Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel. So I thought I would just do a skincare routine video for you today. So I'm outside because finally the weather has gotten better. It's been so rainy here and it's actually pretty nice outside. It's a little windy in case you couldn't tell, but it is actually pretty nice. It's probably about 50 degrees or so, which for where I live in the springtime, that's actually pretty good. So let's go ahead and get started. First, I'm going to start off with makeup removers because if you don't use a makeup remover, you should, because just a face wash will not work. The makeup remover I use is actually a little bit more expensive. I actually got it from a friend who I work with. She actually used to work for this company, and so she had a lot of their products still that she was willing to give away for free. So I actually got to try it, which normally this wouldn't happen because, like I said, it is a more expensive product. And this is what it is. It's called Clarins, and it's actually a French company. And this is their makeup remover I use, and it's actually separated. It's like blue and white, and you have to mix it each time. And if you were to buy this at they only sell it at department stores like at Macy's and stuff, and it actually is pretty expensive. I have a couple other products and they're probably between the $50 and $100 range, so I wouldn't recommend going out and just buying it. So next, let's talk about face wash, because of course that is a must-have. So the face wash that I've been using is actually one that I purchased from a drugstore, and it's probably the best one I've ever tried, and I probably will never go back to anything else. It actually is pretty common, and so it is actually the Cetaphil Daily Facial Cleanser, and I love this. I have had little to no acne since I've been using it, and it costs like $5. You can actually get their lotion too, which I haven't tried that yet, which I do want to. When I run out of face lotion, I'm definitely going to try that, and I absolutely love it. I actually didn't notice this when I first bought it, but it says for normal to oily skin, and I actually have very dry skin, and I didn't notice at the time that I bought it. And I've actually, when I bought, this is my second bottle of it, and I bought the second bottle, I went and looked to see if they had one for dry skin, and I actually can only find this kind. Like, they don't have one for just oily or just dry. I think they do that on purpose, you know, because for most people you have normal dry skin. Like, you may be dry in some areas, but then you're oily in your T-zone. So for most people, you're a combination, so I think they're just kind of trying to cover all the bases. But like I said, I love this, and it's really cheap, and it's definitely worth a trial because literally no acne. I've tried all the cleaning clears, I've tried all of that. Granted, I don't get acne a lot, but when I do, I get really bad. I get maybe 1 or 2 zits, and they're horrible, and you can't cover them up. They're like the worst zits ever. And so this has completely gotten rid of those for me, and I don't even have to worry about it. For me, my skincare routine is I use my makeup remover at night, and I do not wash my face because that has essential oils in it, and so you don't want to wash those oils out, and it just kind of evaporates, and it's actually really good for your skin. And so I only use this in the morning, and I wash all the oils off that you sleep in overnight, like from your pillowcase and from, you know, drooling on your pillow and getting on your face, all that stuff. So I use this only in the morning. Next, a product that I've actually really been liking, that I've been adding into my routine probably maybe once a week or every 2 weeks because it is pretty harsh, is the Biore Deep Cleansing Pore Strips. Because for me, I have really dry skin right around my nose right here, and all that dead skin and oil flakes off and then gets clogged in my pores, and so these I love. They have them for, I think, your chin and your forehead as well. Maybe not your forehead, that would seem kind of weird, but I know they definitely have them for your chin, and I love them. You just get your nose kind of damp and you put them on, and you leave them on for 10 minutes, and you can feel it like pulling them out, and it gets really tight, like just like it would with a mask. And so I think these work great, and when you peel them off, they kind of hurt, so you have to like peel them off from both sides. And when you look at the strip, you can see all, it sounds gross, but it's actually pretty cool. You can see all the little blackheads that it's pulled out from your face, and they almost look like the stalactites or stalagmites that you see in caves, you know, the ones that are coming up from the ground, whichever one those are. Yeah, it totally looks like those, and it's actually really cool. It's actually even funnier when you show your boyfriend, because they're like, ew, it's really funny. But it's actually even funnier if you do it with your friends and you see who has the most and who has the biggest one. Try it, it'll be a good sleepover activity. Next, I want to talk about face lotion. Like I said, I have a friend at work and I get some of the Clarins stuff from her, and so I have the Clarins. This is actually the daytime one, and it says Hydrate Cream, so this is the daytime one, and I also have the nighttime one, which is Bright Plus, which the lady at the store, when I went to go like just investigate and see more about the company, so this is actually for people who have like sunspots and stuff. But the girl that I work with said that this was for really dry skin, and it actually has helped me a lot. I really focused it right around my nose, and you don't need a lot, because literally the reason why this company is so expensive is because it's all vitamins. There's no additives, it's everything your face needs. They don't add anything, they don't water it down, any of that. And so there actually is a lot in their jars, in their bottles, so I would last you probably close to 6 months, because I've had these since Christmas actually, and I'll show you the inside. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see, but that's how much I have left, and that's probably good for about another month. Like, you don't need that much at all. It actually works great. And then also a skincare company that I actually really like, I have some of their lotion. I've had a couple of their other products. They are a little bit less expensive, but they are still slightly expensive. And the products, or the company, is called Dermalogica. This may sound familiar, and it is a professional, you can see, and it is a professional skincare company, so you could buy it at like a beauty supply. You can go look for it. I'm sure they sell it somewhere. You can even try and Google it. I'd be kind of worried about buying it like on eBay or anything, but you could definitely do that. And this is actually an oil control lotion, and this stuff I like because it's very, very runny, but it like soaks up all the oil. So like if I'm having a oily day, or in the summer when you're more oily, I definitely put that right around my T-zone, and that will stop the oil from coming on during the day. And this stuff works great, and it doesn't really have a weird smell, whereas these ones, they do have kind of a smell, but not very strong. I would say they kind of smell, you can definitely smell the oils that are in them for sure. They definitely smell like, I don't know, some kind of like plant or something. Like, they smell really natural. This one literally has like no smell at all. And I've tried tons of these people's products, and they are great. I would definitely recommend this one, and they're a little bit more affordable. So the next two items I want to talk about, I believe, are 100% essentials to any girl anywhere, even for boys who are really worried about their skincare. So the first one is actually hand sanitizer, and this is actually just a little bottle from Walgreens that you can throw in your purse or anything. And the reason why this is essential is because before you do your makeup, before you touch your face or anything, your hands need to be clean. I don't care if you just got out of the shower, I don't care. You need to sanitize. I keep this at my vanity, and you need to use this all the time, because if your hands are dirty and you're putting on your makeup and you're touching your face and pushing your moisturizer in or anything, 100% you need to sanitize your hands, because all those oils and bacteria from throughout the day are just getting on your face. Especially during times of touch-ups, if you're like doing your touch-up makeup in the car, make sure you have that in your purse. Put that on your hands just really quick. It dries in a second. It's not even a big deal. Just do it. I do not want to see anyone's hands on their face at all. Do not touch your face with your hands. That is why you get breakouts. 100%. That and washing your face is, I don't care what you use, as long as you do those two things, you'll be fine. Next essential product that I think everyone should have is Vaseline. However, I have found a new one that I love way more than Vaseline, and the brand is actually Aquaphor. It's by these people, Eucerin. I'm not sure how to say that brand name, but they're the people who make lotions for people who have eczema and are very, very dry. Seriously, it's a little bit more expensive than Vaseline. I think this jar was probably about $12. However, I do think it is bigger, and Vaseline is simply jelly. That's all it is jelly. This has healing vitamins in it, and this is actually, if you get a tattoo, you use this over your tattoos. Like, I know they give you some stuff at the tattoo shop, but this 100% is what they recommend you go buy. Also, it works great for lip balm. If your lips get really, really chapped, I promise, use this one night overnight and your lips will not be chapped in the morning. It heals it like this. There's so much vitamin E in these things, it's unbelievable. And I've also gotten into more of a anti-aging kick, where I want to prepare my skin, just because I do tan and I do not want to look older than I am once I start getting into my 20s. And so I actually use this as an eye cream. I put it right around my eyes, I just dab it, and like I said, it's very, very, very thick. You don't need very much, and it's super hydrating. Like, I don't know if you can see that, but it's literally just like petroleum jelly, and I absolutely love it. It works so good. Like, this has no smell at all. It's very, very similar to petroleum jelly, but like I said, it has all these vitamins in it. So I would definitely recommend, you can get this anywhere, like Walgreens, I'm pretty sure Rite Aid, Walmart, anything. They actually, I think they have a little bit of a smaller bottle. It's like a little tube. Just get it and try it, throw it in your purse, and use this instead of Carmex or chapstick or any of that, and 100% will change your life. I'm not even kidding. And also for people who live in really dry states like me, I use this when my face starts getting flaky. I'll put it, especially on my nose. I just rub it on my nose, leave it on overnight, and you're totally fine. However, if you do live in a state where your face gets oily, if you're really humid, don't put this on your face. This will just make your problem worse. Only if your skin is very, very, very dry, I would recommend using this on your face. Yeah, there's all my skin routines, guys. If you have any specific questions that you want to know, if you want to know if I've tried a product and how I felt about it, if you have dry skins and want to know some more facts, just shoot me a comment or a message on YouTube and I'll sure to get back to them, okay guys? Alright, hope that was helpful, and I hope you guys have a good day. Bye YouTube!